This is our Morality Inquiry Project by Jake, Katrina, Trevor, and Ashley. Our research question was, what is the morality of drunk driving? The survey questions we asked included, have you ever driven while intoxicated? Have you ever ridden with someone who is intoxicated? Do you think there is ever an okay time to drive while intoxicated? Would you drive intoxicated with passengers in the car? Have you ever driven buzzed? Have you ever driven drunk? How big of a problem do you think drunk driving is? And what do people think the morality of drunk driving is?
How we collected data. We put together a set of survey questions, and each of us separately went out and surveyed anywhere between 5 to 10 people. We also put the questions online at SurveyMonkey. Our results. When asked if they have ever drove intoxicated, 57% of people said that they have not. However, 77% of people said yes to having rode with someone that was intoxicated. 13% of people believe there is an okay situation to drive while intoxicated. 80% of people said that they would not drive intoxicated with passengers in the car. 52% of people said that they have driven buzzed. 29% of people said they have driven drunk. When asked how big of a problem people thought drunk driving was, on a scale of 1 through 5, 1 being not very, and 5 being a problem, females responded with an average score of 3.83, and males responded with an average score of 3.85. For our question, where we asked them what the morality of drunk driving was, all the respondents said it was immoral. What our results mean. We found that people were more likely to ride with someone who was intoxicated rather than drive drunk themselves. We also found it interesting that 13% of people considered driving drunk to be okay in a certain situation, even though all of our respondents considered driving drunk to be an immoral behavior. People were also more likely to drive while buzzed than they were when they were drunk. When asked about whether or not drunk driving was a problem, every person, except for 1, considered it to be at least a 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. How this affects classroom teachers. This affects classroom teachers because it can be helpful to make students more aware of drunk driving and understanding the dangers that come with it. This would more than likely affect the high school teachers more than grade level teachers because the students are driving or just beginning to.
One real-life story that we found when we asked the surveys was, have you ever rode with someone that was intoxicated? Her answer was, yes. He missed a corner and we went off a cliff into the trees below. I was not wearing a seatbelt, so almost went through the windshield. I cut my face very badly and broke my shoulder. Glass came out of my face for years after the accident. It was right before I started college. I was not real proud of my college ID that first semester. I looked like Freddy Krueger. Thank goodness I healed well, or I would have had to live with that forever. After reading the surveys, we were very surprised with some of the eye-opening stories people talked about. We learned a lot about what people consider to be the morality of drunk driving, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation and learned something new as well.